I forgot that the fact that I have to set up the music. It will be set up, but actually I can set it up. Is it recording? Perhaps. Maybe I can't see. Is it recording? Is it time for me to say hi, guys? Well, maybe. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's definitely time for me to say hi, guys. Okay, hi, guys. Welcome to another video. Unfortunately, last night I did not record, but tonight I am recording, and we're back to Prison Architect as well. So that's nice. That's good for us. Now, I was doing a couple of things off camera, and actually I finished a grant and got the whole prison ready for prisoners. So now we can allow prisoners into said prison. Which means I believe if we go into also another thing that I like to do before I start actually have the prison working, I make bunk beds so that my prisoners can sleep. And also I'm nice, so I give them an office table, which I think adds to the room quality, so that'll make them a little happier. Let's turn this around and place them one apart. How about one apart? One apart? One apart. There we go. And one apart, and not there. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. There we go. Right there. Right there. Right there. There we go. And right here. And there is a toilet thing in here, so also every toilet is separated so no one is forced to see the other person, doing their business. So that means I believe we can get 8 prisoners. Since we have 8 bunk beds, and we'll probably add more on the side over here on the other side of the toilet room. Which I don't want to add a door for because who needs a door? Not like anybody's going to be seeing you. And also, you're in a prison. Privacy isn't. It's not. You can't expect privacy when in a prison. I mean, a lot of people are in prison for invading another person's privacy, so you really can't expect privacy. And also, I got a warden's office, and I got the warden's office, completed a grant, which gave us a bunch of money, and fixed up the prisons that we can now take in prisoners. So we're gonna do, I don't want to get any maximum security. I want to get, it's total prisoners, I believe. So we're gonna get, come on. There we go. Total prisoners. Set it to, I'm gonna give us some, it'll give us 2 minimum security. Peoples and 6 medium security, and those will be arriving in Philly. No. We'll fill it to 8 in, okay, it doesn't say. Probably at 8 a.m. I'm assuming, because that's the usual. For prisoners to be. Oh, come on, don't tell me you're gonna. No, don't you dare. I swear. No, don't you dare crash. I set my encoder settings on low so this wouldn't happen. And my encoder settings settings are pretty important. Because if my encoder settings are too low, then that means my recording software will freeze up. But the lower the encoding settings are, the higher frames per second I'll get. Oh, I forgot about the intro, dang it. It doesn't matter anymore. It's too late now. It's like, what, 5 minutes into the video? And I'm trying to do my intro. Yeah, that's a bad move. Trying to do my intro after, after some time in the video, after a big amount of time in the video, actually, that's not a good move. That's a really bad move. What's going on right now? I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Okay, but I can tell you the game is glitching out right here. Right here, you see that? You see that? Right there. That's the point where they meet, and the game just says, nope, no more, have at you. You scoundrel. And then up here, it's all glitched out. Like, right here, it doesn't actually, like, right here. Right there. Actually, this whole entire area. Right. Nope. No, it stops there, goes lower. Nope, I guess it stops there, goes up, and comes back. Like a stoop. I have had enough of my game crashing. I should have saved it before I started recording. That's another dumb move. At least I didn't actually do my intro in the middle of the video. Now that would have been a dumb move. But I should have saved it because it's just crashed. I swear, this isn't that bad of a laptop. It's just every time I start recording, whenever I'm not recording, it runs like it can run at 30 frames per second, which is really good for this this laptop, considering it's a laptop. Duh. And it's not a gaming laptop. Duh. It should be running a lot higher for recording settings, though. And right now I have the output / scaled resolution for my recording software. I believe 960 by 6 something? I don't know. But it's probably better than it shows. Well, the resolution is lower than it shows it would be, since it runs, oh my goodness, frames per second. And that's not me saying, oh my goodness, amazing frames per second, unless I was being sarcastic. I'm gonna shoot my computer with a Nerf gun. I would need blow up my recording software with that. I guess they wouldn't be too. Yes! Okay, so policy. Where is it? Oh, prison policy, right here. Also allows you to control the nutritional policy, stuff. And micromanagement allows deployment, scheduler, and the food logistics, I think. Does it say food logistics? Reform program scheduler. And, oh yeah, food logistics, right there. I was right. So health, prison policy, micromanagement. I love the prison policy. Prison policy is amazing. And the prison policy also, considering the prison policy allows me to set what would you say? What citations in prison um, equal to what amount of time in solitary slash lockdown, which we don't have solitary yet. Which one allows the regime scheduling, like what time prisoners do what? Neither of these. Well, it doesn't say either of these. And it's not maintenance, that's for sure, or finance, or legal, because I don't think I've ever gotten a lawyer. I don't think. I've gotten a psychologist, a chief of security, chief of security, and a doctor. Not chief entertainment officer, chief education officer. That's CEO. No, it's not CEO. Trust me. Offshore tax haven. That's very $3,000 of taxes per what? Oh, that's pretty good. And I want maintenance because maintenance allows me to get prison labor and cleaning. And I definitely need cleaning. Cleaning is like the top priority stuff. Without cleaning, it's bad prison. So we'll have our prisoners arriving. Oh, yes. Yes. That's a good idea. Oh. Well, I'm dumb, aren't I? I'm pretty stupid. You don't need anything to change the regime. Well, we're gonna do free time here then. Make them feel a little happier and some morning free time. Extra early morning free time. We do need to lock up at sometimes just so we can, I guess, take a roll count. See who's in the prison and who's escaped. You know, that kind of thing. And then we need solitary. And each solitary. No, what are you doing? That's weird. My keyboard on my laptop does that. I don't know why. But once I hit a key enough, it just starts glitching out, and it acts like I hit that key more than I did. I don't know why. I'm recording. What? You want to talk about Peach Cobbler? Peach Cobbler, remember?
We need to make you some peach cobbler, boy. What do you think about that?
That sounds good to me.
I think we need to make some peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler sounds good to me. That's for sure.
Is a homemade biscuit dough? Put it in the oven.
Now you're making me hungry.
Well, we're in there cooking.
You're cooking without me?
Yeah. I'll see you in a few.
Alright. So that's 5 meters in space. So that means each cell has one. Now, solitary cells don't need anything but a slot of space, which means I don't even have to put in a single toilet in the solitary cell, which means they shouldn't get in solitary. Should they get into solitary, then they might not be happy. Because they won't be able to go poo or pee while in solitary. I won't allow it. Oh yes, I do need an entrance. It's right in front of my face, but I can't seeds. And no, you're not allowed to visit your friends in solitary unless a guard unlocks the door for you. And even then, you're not allowed to get out once you do get in, unless a guard, unlocks the door for you. You know how it is. Game's frozen. I'm thinking about what I should do with this prison because I have another prison. Also, actually, this is more important than what I was going to say. I did have to update my game, so that's why I haven't recorded this in a long time. Is because I didn't realize that I had to update this until now. So I had to update this, but this save did not come in. This save was in an earlier version of the game, which means it won't update. Which means I won't have all of the updated stuff, which means I won't have the new features. So, if you're telling me, build a water boiler and make the shower pipes hot water pipes, I can't do that. You don't know why? You want to know why, child? You're not a child. You're most likely not a child. What? Who? Who? What? What is going on? I know this is not part of the plan. What is going on? What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I got one of these stupid things. Yeah, I know what's going on. I don't like these though. Please don't do this to me while I'm recording. Please don't give me this. I don't want this. Just let me record in peace. Please. In peace. You guys can't see any of this because I have it set to where you guys can only see what is on screen. Or, no, the games that I'm recording, not what is on screen. That's the point, is to block out what's on screen that is personal and shouldn't be seen. So if I put down a bed right there, that means I'll be able to bump up my prisoners to the guillotine. And we better do that before the prisoners get here, so that we can have 2 extra prisoners when they do get here. And I do believe that we'll get 3 minimum security prisoners. I thinky do. And each maximum security prisoner in the intake takes $1,000, or no, it gives me $1,000 to have them in my prison for intake. And also, I want to get parole and visitation pretty quickly. Parole is way more important than visitation, though. Parole is a serious moneymaker because of the fact, well, it's a double moneymaker because it gets rid of prisoners so I can get a new one, which makes money, and it also grants the ability to give, what would you want to call it, early prison release. So that means I think you get $2,500 for each early release, which is a lot of money, which you wouldn't, there's not very many places in this game where you get that much money. So, that's pretty helpful, and a big money maker. And it's funny, because it's parole, you wouldn't really think of it as a way to make money, but it's kind of a money cow, just being honest. Oh, now I've got 2 extra bunk beds. Guess what? We're not going to raise that to 10 or anything. We're going to raise that to 14. 14. 1 and 2. Alright, so now we can raise this to 10, 14. Yeah. Okay. beds. Each bunk bed holds 2 prisoners. I don't know why, but my brain's going crazy. I can't think. And I've got down there is 5, 7. So 7 times 2, 14. So yeah, I was right. I don't know why I was thinking it was something else. But at the same time thinking it was 14. I should know that. I gotta do this before that 10 hours is up. So that, not 10 real hours, just 10 hours in game is up. So that I get my 14 prisoners. So this is gonna be helpful. That's gonna be a good amount of money coming in. That's gonna be more than $3,600. $3,600 is not enough money for taking in 8 prisoners. And I am not satisfied with $3,600. You will make me more money, or else you won't make any money. Because I won't be paying you. Well, aren't I just the smartest? I'm not going to pay you if you don't pay me. It's kind of a hand-in-hand thing. Except you're not getting paid. So I wouldn't get enough money if it were. Well, I don't get enough money anyway, even if it was 14 prisoners. But let's just think of it as a way to get money. We look forward to parole as it is a serious moneymaker. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, the prisoners need an hour of shower time. No, seriously, look. Shower time goes from 7 a.m. to... Oh, wait, no. It goes from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Or, yes, 9 a.m. That's really time for a shower. Why don't you ever get a shower in the evening? You know what? I'm replacing... I'm nice. I'm going to give you 2 showers so you're clean. You're going to get another shower. I don't understand why that lockup at the end is not asleep. Like, why are you having them get into their cell just to wait an hour to... I was forced to do so. Well, you're forced to do so in my prison. Okay, so we're going to change this to a shower so they get a shower immediately before... Wait. So they get to go to sleep immediately after a shower. That sounds better. Rewording, my friends. Rewording. Please, yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, that's enough money. Well, that's double what I was expecting. Well, no, not double. It's close to... It's not close to double. What am I talking about? It's good enough. Actually, that is close to double. Now I'm confusing myself. And why is the... Oh, wait, no, that's actually... No, that's... Well, yes, it is, because medium security prisoners make more money. So, they're the money cows. Just be honest. They're money cows. Prisoners are money cows. You make prisons money because you stay in them. It's like a boarding house, except boarding house people don't make money because it's a non-profit. Why it's called a non-profit. Duh. So everyone gets a bed to sleep in. That's nice. Which a holding cell doesn't actually require any beds. Although I feel like it should, considering people need to sleep. And they won't get sleep if they're holding cell. Since I'm not starting off with a actual cell block, I'm starting off with a holding cell for multiple prisoners. considering they all need their sleep. I'm not gonna get any sleep. Though in a real, like a big prison that has a cell block, it's not gonna be like that because there's gonna be the holding cell is just a place for them to stay until an actual cell is assigned to them. It's not like a real permanent cell. But for now, in my prison, it will be. Well, no, not permanent, temporary, but yeah, you get the idea. And no, I do not give prisoners that are in solitary toilets. I don't think they deserve that. Even though I'm giving them an office desk in their cell, they don't deserve a toilet. And I should move that bench and the table up a little bit, but how about no? Okay, so let's do this, and then this, and then, well, I'm not giving one cell twice as much room than the others. So we're going to put this here, and then put solitary doors lining those. That's going to be solitary cells. So now we have more of a way for punishment. In the prisoner notes log, there is a cool note that I found on the ground once that includes the ways of punishment, but it includes a beating punishment where you can either give your prisoners a light or a heavy beating, which is a thing in RimWorld, which RimWorld has the same kind of 2D top-down art style. And so I do kind of wish that was a feature in Prison Architect. And also the fact that this is a prison management game, and RimWorld isn't. It's kind of, I don't know. It shouldn't be like that. There should be a beating punishment. I don't know. A heavy set door to stop the strongest prisoners from escape. I don't think, actually, yes, you are allowed, or you are able to break a jail door. So what am I talking about? In Prison Architect Escape Mode, you can break a regular and large jail door if you punch it enough times. Although I think there's some perks that you have to get in order for that to actually work, but it can work nonetheless. And no, I don't want that there. Cancel. No. Cancel. Yes. Perfect. You are smart. Good. Good. Okay, that's solitary for you. And then place the wall right back down. Yeah. Place the wall right back down. Place the wall. The wall. Cough, cough, the wall. Where are you going? Okay, that was weird. There we go. Okay, finally. Now place the wall there. Done. Okay. And then we'll have our first prisoners. What was that? What is going on? Sounds like there's someone like taking a chisel to my roof or something. And no, we don't have an attic. I mean, we have a little like chain thing that would look like a way up to the attic, but no, it's just a fan. So I'm not sure what that noise was. Anyway, game, we will have our first 14 prisoners. 9 hours and 7. I feel like it should have been 9 hours and 0 minutes a long time ago. Actually, no, I know the strategy that it's using. Yeah, so it's going from 9 hours, so 8 o'clock. Yeah, that was right. Yeah, 8 a.m. I was right when I said that earlier. 8 a.m. If you don't believe me that I said 8 a.m., go back and rewind the video. I wish I knew how to take it. Actually, I do. Okay, I'm gonna do that in editing. Probably at 8 a.m. I'm assuming because you'll see something cool. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna split this part, and then I'm gonna split that part, and I'm gonna split. Yeah, I'm gonna split that part, and then I'm gonna copy that part, merge that part in with the other two parts, and copy it down in there, and merge those two parts. Perfect idea. But I will put that back in. It'll probably be before what I'm saying now, but I will put it back in from where I said 8 a.m. because I know somewhere in this video I said that the prisoners would probably be here by 8 a.m. And it looks like that is what is going to happen. So I think we're going to end this video here. We got progress. Most of the progress that I really made was off camera, but we got solitary, we got a holding cell, we've got proper working hallways, we've got a yard, a shower, a working kitchen. So all of these things, pretty much everything in this prison so far, except the outdoor things, not including the yard, are new. So everything but the outdoor area, the canteen, the reception, the hallway, and the kitchen are new buildings. So yeah, we're gonna end this video here. And the exports, but that doesn't really count as a building, considering it's just somewhere for me to put logs in. Because logs are a real moneymaker in exports. That's the thing that I'm going to do with license plates, is that I'm going to get prison labor, and then I'm going to have a workshop where you can make license plates, because that's a way of income, is having your, although you do have to pay prison wages, and you have to pay for the steel weights, or the steel plates. I don't know why I said weights. That is a way of income. So working, or having your prisoners work, is a good idea. Same thing with cooks. If you get cooks, then you don't have to have hired cooks, so your prisoners can cook. Although I'm pretty sure they're probably not going to be very reliable. Although I would like to keep at least one hired cook at all times. Because it's a bad idea to have, what am I seeing right now? I don't think you guys are seeing that. Maybe you are, but all of a sudden the solitary area just went back to when it wasn't fully constructed. And the other bunk beds that I hadn't had in, or that I had had in, are now not in. Well, let's see. I'm not going to say the game crashed, but gonna be able to do wolf music. I have the. Shut up, me. Never mind, I'll be able to do wolf music all fine. I'm just looking at stuff wrong. So hopefully I can get this progress all saved, and we can do another episode tomorrow on this. But it's 7 o'clock, and I have some YouTube videos myself that I would like to watch. So, once I've got my wolf music all set up, we will end this recording. Yes. Oh. It feels like it's been forever since I recorded, but it's only been a day. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't, I wish I had recorded before. And dumb of me not to record last night. Although I did have a lot of things to do last night, and we went to the cinema last night. So, it's not entirely my fault, but I feel like it is, or it should at least be. This update was released on what you could probably say was almost the 30th of September this year. This year I had to update it this year, so bless you! What's going on? If I click that, it's gonna get mad at me. Oh, never mind. It's responding now. And no, it's not. And no, I'm not talking about the game. And even if the game were responding, I wouldn't be too unhappy about that anymore. Considering I didn't do too much, and also the recording is over, so you guys can probably enjoy a proper episode with still would have lag, but not as much lag as my usual videos. Considering in my usual videos I can't ever make any progress unless they're vlogs, which I can't make any progress in them anyway because there's no progress to be made in a vlog. I mean, that's how vlog works. You don't make progress because it's not a video game. You don't do things, you just talk to your viewers and like maybe tour your house or tour a place or do stuff like that, but I don't have the proper equipment for touring my house. And also, I'm pretty sure my dad and my grandma wouldn't be very happy if I did a house tour. But it's not that. It's a small house. It's just enough for, well, it's 2 people living here. Me and my grandma and my father, but, it's a small house, but I guess it fits 3. I don't know if I'd really say it fits 3. I really don't know. Okay. Right now I'm just waiting for Google Chrome so I can do the wolf music. Actually, it probably will take forever to Google. Oh yes! Yes, this is probably a good idea. Control O, I remember that. It doesn't do anything on your computers, but I have a special hotkey set up for my recording software so that I can do things a little faster than I would be able to without it. Does this guy have... Okay, no, it's just goggles that look like green hair. You know, who else has green hair? Yeah, that I really recommend you watch Jacksepticeye. I'm not putting a link down to his channel in the description or even at the end screen. That would just be weird. Because I'm not sure he would support that. I guess it is free advertising, and that means he gets a little extra boost. Not really a boost. Yeah, it's 15 million subscribers, 26 people. My subscribers won't do very much to impact on his stuff. But I do recommend you check his channel out. Just search Jacksepticeye inside of the search thing, the search bar for YouTube, and you will find a little Septiceye Sam or Jacksepticeye's mascot, I guess you could call it, which is a little green eyeball. of cute, and he has a. If any of you know what it is, there's a thing called a spooder loaf or a spider loaf, but I call it a spooder loaf because spider loaf sounds dumb. Spooder loaf sounds good because everyone knows about the fresh tasty means that are Spooderman. Spider-Man is done and over with. Spooderman is now taking charge. Memes are fresh and they're tasty. And I like fresh tasty memes. They make me laugh. Okay, not all of them. Some of them are just humorous, but they don't make you laugh. Some of them do make you laugh. Well, this episode I am definitely not. What? This episode I am definitely going to tell you that I'm not doing wolf music because my Google Chrome has lagged up so much. I bet this was like 5 minutes of just waiting for me to get through the Google Chrome situation and talk to you guys about nothing. Dinner's almost ready. I have to edit this episode. So, what we're going to do is we're going to end the video here. I'm going to get to editing this, eat dinner, upload it, watch my YouTube videos, do other fun things, including play a new game on Steam called The Chemist. I might actually record a video on it. That is a pretty good game. I gotta be honest. And it's a chemistry game with a little black market touch. But, yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here. It should be in the outro screen, which is always goodness. I don't want you guys. Well, I guess you wouldn't, since I've not closed Prison Architect yet, which I probably should, considering it lags on the computer pretty bad when I'm playing a game. And like, vlogs don't really lag down my computer; they just kind of make the recording a little bit choppy, which is a thing with the encoder stuff, the settings. If I raise those, which I should raise those for vlogs, then it won't be as choppy. So that would be better for you. Although in vlogs, the audio is I can't speak. It isn't bad. It's just a choppy video connection, and so it looks like you're not actually watching a video. It looks like you're watching some weird slow motion, like time lapse. That doesn't make any sense. A slow motion time lapse. That makes no sense. I mean, time lapse to speed up life. I'm gonna close Prison Architect and leave it here, considering Google isn't gonna open. So if you enjoyed, please do leave a like, and if you'd like to see more Prison Architect, leave a like.